Cameron was in Egypt's land. Let my Cameron go.
Hey folks, it's Nathan here. Thanks for stopping by. I am enjoying a beautiful day with wonderful tobacco in my Brebbia Author, a vapor, called Triple Play. This is a plug tobacco, and plug tobaccos are absolutely wonderful, and another addition to the hobby that familiarizes you with the various uses of tobacco, whether they be flakes, ribbons, ropes, crumble cakes, or plugs. And so, I've got my two preferred ones. This one is Triple Play. It's a vapor, and it's little squishy, but it's just an absolutely fantastic blend from GLPs that I have really enjoyed. My other preferred plug is Peterson's Perfect Plug, which, look at that guy. That'll focus. Focus. Quit looking at my face. Focus. Maybe not. In any case, I can't squeeze that. Love smelling that one. It's a great tobacco. But in any case, so if you're unfamiliar, those are plugs, and you have to work with them yourself. Slice off the amount that you want, and process it how you want. Now, typically, a looser plug like this, it'll result in a broken flake, so you just rub the rest of it out and stuff and puff. 3Ps, you can actually cut that into a slice, and it will stick together, and you can actually cube cut it, pop it in your pipe, smoke it, fold it and stuff, all sorts of things. And the benefits of the plug are very much like the benefits of a flake. You have all the flavors compressed together, sometimes under heat, sometimes not. But it's a way for, I like how Robert from E&A's dad put it in a discussion that he was having, how he processes his own personal blends into a press. And it's a way to mimic the aging process. And so they stick it under a press for a certain amount of time, and you end up with a plug. And some, like Baron, will take that plug and they'll go and slice it into flakes, which you get Old Dark Fired and Bold Kentuckian, etc. And because you're working with it yourself, it's just another additional piece of enjoyment that you can have in the hobby. So if you're in the mood to take your time with it and you've got some time, you just end up doing that. And yeah, I do like to do this semi-regularly, especially with really good blends like these. And it's that other facet of the hobby that you just enjoy. I want to get into blending, so I'm probably going to be talking with Robert once I start getting some whole leaf delivered to me I'll probably be talking with him quite a bit. And, and trying to develop some of that stuff, because I think it'd be just fantastic to have something that I can develop myself. And because whole leaf is cheaper than buying it in tins, save some money too. Um, yeah, but it's just, there are a lot of facets of the hobby, pipe making, like I said, that are just so many different things. Here's how I cut up my triple play. Okay. So there's my plug of triple play. And you can see this one has some give. But that's just a nice vapor. And like I said, real sharp knife. And then you just gently slice into that to cut yourself a flake. And triple play comes apart usually as you slice it. And some people prefer to use a cutting board. I don't have one out here, so so I just got my leather. And you end up with stuff like that. And that's not going to be enough for one bowl, so I usually end up doing a couple slices. And it just breaks up real nicely. And if it's too wet, then you end up letting it sit for a bit and cool down. But yep, leaves a nice clean edge there, as long as you're using again a sharp blade. And there's your tobacco. So that's my PSA for plugs. And it's just a really, really great process for pipe smoking. And I like it, especially because the flavors are enhanced. My least favorite cut is probably shag. I've never had success with that. But after that, it's ribbon. Because the flavors aren't quite there as much as they are whenever I have a flake or a crumble cake. Even though I don't have a whole lot of crumble cakes, it just they still have that pressed aspect to them that I really enjoy. But these two plugs are why, even though I have vapors in my deep cellar and other dark tobaccos in my deep cellar, I felt like I had to have some plugs also in my deep cellar because of that element of the hobby. So, in any case, that's my case for plugs. What do you guys think about plugs? Drop a comment down below. Love to get your thoughts on them. Do you like them? Do you not? do you wish you liked them, but you just have never had success with them? Sky's the limit on the discussion again, and it's just good to see what other people think. Um, you know, it's just, again, another fun part of the hobby. So, and if you do like them, what are your preferred plugs? Do you like that creosote style flavors that you get from Gaslight, or do you prefer the lighter side of things and go with something like a triple play? Or do you like the in-between? I've heard GLP Spark Plug is one that's kind of a heavier but still lighter than Gaslight type. Let me know. Be a fun little discussion. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, y'all. Really appreciate you. Love y'all. Grace and peace to you. Bye now.